I went to college pretty young. I was homeschooled all my life and started college classes when I was 15 years old, shortly after my high school graduation. And it was a really tumultuous time in my life. I don't know, I didn't really know what I was doing. There was some rough stuff going on in my home, and I kind of was just floating through the motions. And I felt sad a lot of the times, and I, I don't know, I just kind of did life, but I didn't enjoy life. I just tried to meet my responsibilities and meet other people's expectations. I don't think it was until I was almost 17 when I had a psych class. Um, I was a psychology major, and the teacher took a quiz. You know, you have all these random quizzes, and especially in psychology, like we always took all these random tests, and I think they were all studies for different. I don't know what you call them. They're just uh, experiments, I guess, to find out, what do people think. And we always try to figure out what the norms were and what was going on in society and blah, blah, blah. But I remember one day I took one, and I don't even remember what the questions were. I just remember after class, my teacher said, the college professor asked if I could stay behind, and I was the only one in the room, and I didn't know what was wrong, and I was nervous. And they handed me my paper, and they go, "Hey, um, are you okay?" And I don't know, like, in my mind, I think I was thinking, well, did I do something wrong? Like, did I fail the test? I didn't know what was going on. And she had a number at the top of my paper. It said 42. And she just real calmly and gently said, Cassandra, I just want you to know that you, you're probably struggling a lot in life, and I want to make sure that you're okay. And I still wasn't cluing in. I had no clue what was going on. She went on to explain, the test that we did today, we were testing depression and clinical depression and how people should get help if they need it. And I still was like, okay, like whatever. I was pretty numb at the time and didn't really know what was going on. And she said, the test is on a scale of 1 to 50, and clinical depression starts at, I believe it was 30. She said, you scored a 42 out of 50. And so I just want to make sure that you're okay. And that was good. That was a lifeline. To me, that was probably one of the first times that someone validated what was actually going on the inside of my head and my heart, and made me feel like I wasn't crazy and like I was worth getting help. And I honestly don't even remember the professor's name, and I don't remember ever talking to her about it again. Um, that changed something in my life because all of a sudden someone told me what you're facing is real, and I hope that you go find help. So I just want to tell you that. I don't have a quiz and I don't have a numbered test. My guess is something's going on in your life, and I don't know what it is. I hope that you go and talk to somebody face to face if you can. That's the best way. But if you're waiting for someone to say, I think you're probably struggling and going, something is happening in your life that's pretty real. This is me saying, I bet there is. So go and find out and start poking around to find out if you can get some help. Because more than likely, you're going to need a little bit of outside assistance. That doesn't make you weak. It just means you're worth someone on the outside stepping into your life and going, hey, are you okay? This is me saying, hey, are you okay? And if you're not, go find help. Call somebody, talk to somebody, call a hotline. I just don't want there to be persistent gnawing pain in your life. I hope that you can take the courageous step and work through that. It's a long pathway, but you're worth it. And I can tell you, it's better on the other side. I had to walk through a lot, but I'm here. And I'm hoping to take some of where I had been and change that and turn it around and help some other people. There's a journey that's out there for you, and I hope that you take some of those first steps to make it.